Okay, so episode what, Joe?
16.
We are finally back.
What's up, guys?
We had a little break there.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus and also
Everybody's going back to work and shit,
all
trying
this.
to get life back into its
It's
somewhat
true.
normal pace.
It's true. You started going back to work. Like all normal people, besides me, that never stopped, all went back to work. It's true.
Yeah, you never got laid off, eh? Or like
No, we
put
never
on
stopped, man. We never stopped working.
peñas social.
Nothing. We just kept going. Bunch of animals. But also, I felt like we didn't want to do anything because also with the whole Black Lives Matter and that whole stupidity that freaking happened. We just felt like we should have we were also quiet even on social media, like for the past week or.
Let the kind of how you say, like that little spike and everybody freaking out kind of calm down. Which is crazy because it went from like 4 or 5 days of everybody freaking out to like now.
Well,
a lot less.
Yeah, a lot less. It's only normal when it happens.
Yeah.
It's obviously going to be crazy.
Everybody just starts freaking out, follows the trend, and then it just dies out.
It was it's sad though. It's sad what happened there. Obviously,
of course, you don't see people die for stupidity.
You don't want, especially if you're thinking of kids and stuff like that. Scary. But anyways, let's hope turns around and all this protesting and all this other stuff
works.
Helps, maybe it'll end it. Hopefully, that would be great because
the thing is, we'll never know if it's actually gonna end because like the police are not gonna come on and say, oh, like they're not gonna admit to.
I know, but
doing these things, right?
Put more precautions, more things
pressure
into becoming a policeman because you know what I mean. Where
I don't know
one incident, throw them out. One incident, it's over.
Well, those two guys got, I think, like a paid leave or some shit like that, or now they're going to jail.
Yeah, they're all going to jail. They're all
okay. They were sentenced for third-degree murder or whatever, or manslaughter.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the other guy, no, one guy was the guy who with the knee was manslaughter, and the other ones were another degree. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know my shit. I don't know that stuff. But yeah, they all got hit with something, which is good because I don't know how the hell you're just standing there watching and let him do his thing. Yo, come on, man. You see that guy.
So the video, I'm not gonna say too much on it because I don't want to cause controversy and shit. But at the same time, the guy, from what I understand, the cop didn't let go of him because he wasn't sure if the guy was just quote unquote bluffing. Like maybe the guy wasn't serious. Like the guy was actually like choking him.
Yeah,
maybe if the cop would have got up, he would have either ran or he would have
100%.
attacked the cop, or he would have caused a bigger scene, or I don't know.
Yeah, but you're 4 cops around.
I know that's the thing. 4 cops could have took down this one guy.
2 cops
or
could
stopped
handle
him
it, and 1 cop is supposed to be able to handle. That's what I watched a video. One cop said. He said 1 cop should be able to handle 1 civilian. You're trained to handle a civilian. You were 4. You know what I mean? After a couple minutes, the guy's screaming, like, you know what I mean? You think you would just handcuff him and freaking sit him against the car?
Put him in the car, and that's it.
I don't get it. I think it was, I don't even want to comment on that. It's just hope it gets fixed and shit blows over for that stuff.
Everything goes back to what it should be, and that's it. You know?
Yep. In the car world, what happened this week? Let's talk about more positive things because we're 2 positive guys. We want to go with. Well, that was positive. Not that was positive because.
Speaking of the positive guys, shout out to the positive guys.
Yes, did you see they did that whole little collab there for even the Black Lives Matter that we're talking about that. It was pretty cool with a lot of guys that we know there. Matthew, Martelli, a couple of those guys from Montreal and stuff. It was nice. They're nice guys. They're
killing
cool
the
guys.
game. Killing the game.
Yeah, it's good. I like seeing Montreal guys going up, man. And everyone collabing is like the best thing.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't know. I find that it makes it like a community, not a community, but like, I don't know. We're all almost we're all the same-ish type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're all the same. We have the same end goal.
Yeah, exactly. So like, and it just helps everyone. So it's cool that everyone's collabing and stuff. But yeah, so new in the car industry this week. that
A couple things actually.
besides the same news that we've been hearing with COVID and COVID and COVID and COVID, the new BMW came out, the 4
Yes.
Series.
The mouse front end.
Oh my God.
Do you like it?
Everybody is freaking out.
So there was another picture that came out, other than that gray one, of a blue
If
one
we could
on
put
the
up a
racetrack.
picture, Joe, could we put up a picture of this car?
Yeah, I can put it up.
Okay, so Joe's the editing guy for video. I'm audio, so Joe's gonna take care of that. So put up the picture. I don't know, man. I don't know. Put it up from our Instagram, the one that we put up. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a BM guy, so I want to hear it from you.
I like BMWs too. The M3
I
is
know,
one
I
of my
know,
favorite
I
cars,
know, I
especially
know.
the F80, like the 2015,
we all,
2016
everybody loves
models.
BMW.
I love BMWs.
You can't not like BMWs.
I don't want to say I hate it, because even the C8 Corvette, seeing it in pictures, I'm like, seeing it in person, actually driving on the street, I'm still not 100% big fan of it, but I do like it more. The back end's a little funky, I'm not gonna lie, but
It's not a Corvette.
it's not a Corvette. You're right.
Nah. Yeah.
But it looks okay.
Yeah.
It looks better than what the pictures presented it as.
For sure.
When it first got
it always does.
launched.
It always does.
But the M4 or whatever 4 Series it's gonna be, from the pictures right away, the front is it looks like 2 front teeth of a mouse. That's what the grill looks like.
I never realized that the 2 front teeth of a mouse, but it looks like the car was like, how could I explain it? It looks like the car had like grills, like the regular size that they would regularly have it.
And it just
and
stretched
some guy that's bad at Photoshop just stretched the shit out of them. Like,
that's exactly what it looks like.
I like the grill now. Like the grill already now is big. Like especially the new ones on the 340s and stuff. You
Even
know
the
what
7 Series.
like the one that I sent you the other day from one of our viewers there, Andy, listeners, Andy. That 340 specced out beautiful, like that almost that Nardo gray looking color with the carbon and shit. Beautiful, but man, I don't know.
I like the new 340. I'm a fan of.
The grill is perfect. It's already a bit too big for me. Like I liked, the E90 grills, the E92 grills, perfect size.
The kidney grills, yeah.
It reminds me of a BMW. This one, it still reminds me of a BMW, but it's a bit large, but I can live with it. But now it's like, I don't know. Like what's
you think that's gonna be the final design?
What's the new X5 gonna be, bro?
Probably the whole grill in front too.
Yeah, what is it gonna be? A bumper? It's not gonna be a bumper anymore. It's just gonna be a grill.
It looks like an Audi grill. If you kind of look at it, like
two Audi grills.
No, but you see how Audi, the grill in the front, it's kind of like a big squarish type of thing in the front. That's the same kind of design.
Think of it. It's literally 2 of them like that. That's how big it is.
Maybe in person we'll give like a different opinion, but from the pictures, I don't know. I'm not too much of a fan of it.
Did you see the back end of it?
No. Cool or no?
No one did. I've never seen it.
I don't think that the back end is out yet.
No.
Because I did find the blue one on the track. Like it looked Photoshop. I assume the guy just put like the grill in the front, but the back looked like a regular 4 Series. So I assume they just took the front and they like Photoshopped it on or whatever. But regarding the grill, time will tell, and in person will tell too.
Even the headlights, like I don't know. I'm not a fan of the way the car looks at all.
Maybe it look better in a 4-door than a 2-door.
Maybe I don't know. We'd have to see the other renderings for it to come out. But it caused a lot of controversy, a lot of buzz online. Not many people liked it, I would say. I know we posted it on our Instagram. I don't know if we had any comments or stupid comments that people left. Oof, that face. Nope. From 007 Intrepid. So he's not liking it.
I think even Andy said he didn't like it, right?
Martelli's Kitchen. Cool. Still not a Ford Tempo level yet. Him in that Ford Tempo.
He loves that shit.
Nick, our listener Nick. Shout out to Nick Storto. Yeah. He wrote, thank you. Now my F30 will gain in value. That's a terrible looking front end.
It's crazy because even the C8 Corvettes, I know I'm going back to C8s again, but the C7s are going to climb up in price because that'll be like the last front engine Corvette. So I'm pretty sure for this BMW 2, if it actually comes out with that front grille, it will be the last yeah, like the F80 will be like the last true BMW front.
I'm looking at the grill, like I'm looking at the picture now, and even the hood looks weird. I don't know. We'll only be able to see it. Only time will tell. You know what I mean?
BMW doesn't fuck it up.
Yeah. Other news also, for all the F1 fans, right? F1 set out their new calendar.
Finally.
Yeah, exactly.
But they missed one place.
MTL.
Yeah, they missed the Canadian Grand Prix.
Yep.
You know what? It might
the weekend that we all live for. Car enthusiasts live for this. Not even just because of the F1, right? Not even just to go watch it. Just because of all the cars that come out and the car enthusiasts who have money and everything else based around cars is just like out there on F1 weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this weekend is also a big money maker, right, for the city. So
that too. That I know that side also, especially with COVID.
Yeah, for sure. Like restaurants, bars, entertainment, all those places, like they won't generate income in the next. Well, this weekend will be like it's usually the biggest weekend of the year, right?
Yep.
So,
but for us, yeah, for everyone. I already have all memories popping up all my
on Facebook.
Social media.
Yeah, I saw you tagged me in one today.
Yeah, that's the one that we all went. What was it?
Yeah, last year.
Last year or 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was last year.
No, 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Last year it rained and you guys were there, I think, but I didn't go. I said screw that.
I don't think I went last year then. Fuck, I remember. I've been to fucking a couple of them now. I remember.
Yeah, me too now. Shit. Anyways.
But the first one's gonna be in Austria.
Yeah, they're doing Austria. That I know, and they're all saying Verstappen is gonna take that one.
Well, it's in the Red Bull Ring, so I assume it's sponsored by
Austria,
Red Bull. Then the second one's the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Then it's Hungarian Grand Prix at the Hungaroring. The Belgian Grand Prix, then the Italian Grand Prix, Singapore, Russian, Japanese, United States, Mexican.
Really?
Brazilian.
So it's really like us that's they're missing.
Yeah. So I'll tell you which ones aren't in there. The Bahrain Grand Prix is in there. Vietnam is not there. Chinese is not there. The Spanish one is not there. Canadian one is not there.
Why would the Spanish not be there? I know they got hit bad, but crazy, yeah.
The Australian one, Monaco is not there either. The French Grand Prix
isn't Monaco Italian? Oh no, it's not.
No, Monaco is right off of France.
The Italian is Monza.
At the bottom, yeah. The Italian one is in. It's in Monza, yeah. That's September. And then the Dutch Grand Prix is also, that one's totally cancelled. So there's about 6 that aren't cancelled yet. They're just waiting to be scheduled.
Damn.
And then 4 of them are really not being rescheduled. Like those are totally cancelled because they passed already. Most of them passed except for the French Grand Prix. I think the Australian was the first thing to get cancelled, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. Well, they're like, no, we don't want no one coming flying into this island over here. We're good. Like, stay there.
Yeah, fuck everything up. It's like thousands of people that come in to watch it there.
For sure. I think we should talk about what we did last weekend.
Or the whole fuck up, you mean?
What do you mean?
On my end, anyways.
It was good. It happened.
Yeah, it was good. It took me a week.
A week. Okay.
So in the last podcast, we spoke that we're dropping our cars in the upcoming weeks. It took a bit of time to organize the lifts and everything.
Because of COVID, once again, like it just keeps slowing us down all the time, man.
Yeah, it took a bit of time for us to schedule the lifts and stuff, but so we finally did it. Everything was going smooth. Everything was going smooth until myself stripped the axle bolt into my axle on my car, and my car was undrivable. So yeah, I lowered the bolt.
I remember just trying to get that bolt in just to see if that axle could hold.
I was totally done.
Oh man, I was going and going and going and going. I was so scared that the head of the bolt was just gonna crack off that I was just like, no, I can't go more than this. And it was still had some play. So at least I was able to get it in that you could roll the car out. Imagine you had to leave it on the lift.
I know, I would have got fucked. They would have buzzed. The guys who like worked in those lifts.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
apparently the guy, I think I told you this already, but when the guy pulled out the bolt, there was no thread left on the bolt.
No, there wouldn't be no thread left. I told you, I'm just trying to get this. I said, I'm doing this just to make the car get out of here. Because remember, you're like, I have to get this car out. No chance I could just leave it here.
Leave it here, yeah.
Just to get the car out. It was already done, so.
So there was no thread left on the bolt, and also the axle was totally shot, and the wheel bearing was fucked up too, apparently. Like, it didn't go in properly when we put the spline back into the wheel bearing.
For sure, even rolling and staying, not fitted into the places that we're supposed to be, it for sure bent shit and stuff too. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
One little
we
thing.
lowered the car.
One bolt.
Yeah, one
like
bolt.
Literally the only bolt that he did anything on.
Yeah. Everything else was smooth.
Yeah.
Your car too, everything went with smooth.
Everything is smooth. I just have to, I'm making sure my right side, I just want to tighten on my bolts again. Because, sometimes it happens that the bolts
are the plates moving
a little bit. No, I don't feel the plates. Like sometimes, like when I hit a big bump, I feel like a tatak. Like more, like it'll make more of a noise, metal on metal noise on my right side. On my left side, it barely.
Which is the shock that was replaced, right or left?
Right.
Right. Okay.
So that one's like brand new. So.
How about the back? Everything's okay with that?
Yeah, the back's perfect. It took like 15 minutes to back, man. No, the back was like 20, 25 minutes. So yeah,
they're lowered. Mine dropped down.
Put the pictures up if you could.
Of course, I'll put them up.
Yeah, put them up.
Mine's a 2018 GTI, so it dropped down 1.1 inch. Mass is a 2015 S3, dropped about 0.85?
Yeah, 0.8. Let's say 0.8 inch. It's already lower
enough to close the gap,
Yeah, and because I have magnetic ride, so it's a bit lower than a regular S3 without it. So
is it actually
I find
lower?
It's perfect.
Are the magnetic ride cars?
They say they're a little bit lower. Yeah. A lot of people say they're a little bit lower
from stock.
Yeah, and even my God, look at an S3 and look at an A3. Oh my God.
Yeah, A3 looks like
an A3. Yeah, it's crazy. It's but yeah, no, I find it's perfect now. Like the tires, like in just a little bit, like it's really like just there, like it's flush.
Close the gap.
Yeah, I find.
Not that you don't rub, but also
I don't rub, and my tires are wider.
Stock.
My tires are wider. I don't rub. I have no issues. Besides that noise that I hear sometimes, it could just be that it's stiff. That's all. It could just be that. And it's literally only happens when I hit the, I don't know how to explain it. Like, like these shitty roads in Montreal, like a bridge is the piece of metal that sticks out.
Yeah, the joints.
Yeah, it'll be like
on the bridge.
On that side though. So
it's weird.
I have to get it aligned anyways. I'm gonna go this week or something. Either
your buddy there.
It was always a little bit crooked, so I had to get it done at the end of the season. After winter, I knew I was gonna do it anyways, like even if I didn't drop the car, because
I got you. So it had to be done anyways.
Yeah, so I didn't care. So for that, that's it. So I have to go see your guy or whoever, one of my guys, and I'm just gonna tell them check all the bolts, tighten them just to make sure. Because sometimes even, what I mean, when everything settles, shit sometimes loosens up because we didn't change the bolts. If you had to do the job right, you would have changed all the bolts,
and the nuts, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're the Loctite on.
Yeah, they're all stretch bolts, whatever they're called, right?
We call them Loctite because at the end there's the blue stuff, to lock it.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't move. So sometimes when you don't change them, they could move a little bit, and just that little bit when you hit a big bump will make that noise.
Yeah, this is playing in the suspension.
Yeah, so I'll just check it out. It might not even be anything. It's the way I am. I'm so picky, and I hear every little noise on every single car.
It could be nothing, but at the same time, you gotta check it out, right?
Yep, for sure. Do you like the drive? By the way, APR springs. If anybody forgot, APR springs.
APR roll control springs.
Yep. So shout
honestly,
out to
the right quality. Yeah, shout out to APR for real. They definitely they killed the spring game.
Yeah. Surprisingly.
Honestly, it rides like stock, except for one thing. When you go over a bump, like you said, when you go over
those
the bridges,
things, yeah, you feel.
Or you hit like a little divot on the highway or something, the street isn't even or something, you feel it a lot more than stock suspension because obviously you have like an inch less of play, right?
Yes.
It's normal. It's the car is lowered.
Yeah.
But if you're driving on a smooth piece of asphalt,
even the suspension that we have,
Yeah.
We don't have wishbones. We don't have no control
No,
arms coming
it's
out
a
anywhere.
regular like
Yeah, it's regular
strut
stuff. So
strut
yeah,
tower
strut.
suspension.
Yeah,
Like there's
exactly.
no yeah.
It's a strut assembly, and that's it.
Yeah,
So
that's it. So honestly speaking, the ride quality is super nice. Even like just going over like little bumps or like
yeah,
smaller like
amazing.
yeah, it drives like stock. But
Should
like I
I?
said, when you hit something though,
Yeah, I feel you. And
I'll tell you a crazy story real quick.
yeah,
Last night I was driving the car back home, and I'm on the highway, and sometimes the highways, not where the steel is, but there's kind of like a
yeah,
like the
yeah.
asphalt kind of becomes like
Katak.
a kind of a triangle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm driving on the 15 highway here in Montreal, and I'm going like 100, 110, and I hit it. The car makes this noise. I don't know what it was. Like a bow, bow, bow. My wipers turn on.
It's
My
happened
wipers
to
turned on one
me.
shot,
It's
and
because you know what it is.
I
It's
didn't
because
even
our
touch the stock.
wipers. It's because our wipe. The little thing is so sensitive. If you just tap it a bit, it flies up.
Yeah, but my stock wasn't like moved. It was still straight. The stock.
Oh my
I'm like,
god.
I was so surprised that the tire didn't explode or something
Oh my god.
because I hit it really like it went bow, bow, bow. I was like, what the fuck? It's all it was a flat tire at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I'm not down for this right
Oh
now.
my god.
I was
You
good.
hit these bumps always at these weird hours.
Yeah, I
Even
was
last
at
time.
1, 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh my god. But me, what was with me that I was freaking out, right? Usually I drive the car, so I'm able to set up my car because I have magnetic ride and stuff. I can choose independently, like sports steering, um, regular comfort or automatic engine style, suspension. I could choose sport, comfort, automatic, whatever. So basically, I would always have it on comfort suspension, obviously Montreal, right? Comfort suspension, regular engine, and sport steering. Just because I like
Okay.
the stiff steering, I don't like that loosey goosey feeling. I can't stand that because it's electric
Okay.
steering, right?
Yeah.
So after we installed them, the car was in that comfort, right? The suspension.
Yeah.
I read it online already, but I just wasn't thinking, right? All day working on the car, you just want to drive it, you did all that work, you want to drive the car, right? We're driving, and all of a sudden I hit like, like on the highways, those wavy, you know,
Sections. Yeah.
and you were behind me, and I remember
Yeah, I
calling you,
saw it.
freaking
Yeah,
out.
I know what
The
you're talking about.
car was bouncing everywhere, freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, I paid this money for this shit. I could have got the H&Rs, no problem. Everyone said this bounced just the same, What the hell? I was so pissed. I'm like, you know what? Let me put this car in sport, everything dynamic. I go, let me just see how it drives. I go, this turns coming up, I just want to test the car. Make sure there's no looses, nothing. I put it in sport. As
Yeah.
soon as you click in sport, the car stops bouncing,
Bouncing.
stops being wavy and feeling like a boat. Instantly. I'm telling you, instantly. Like this, you feel it. So much that my girlfriend feels it.
So now you have to drive the car in sport all the time.
So now I switched it to suspension configured in sport,
Yeah.
and that's it. Engine in regular comfort, whatever. Then when I put in sports, it's in sport mode. That's all.
What do you feel now when
No
you
bounce.
drive?
And now when I'm driving,
Yeah.
I say it's better than stock. Only just like you said, when you hit something, which is
Yeah,
normal.
you feel it.
It's a dropped car, like that's what it is.
Yeah, you can't avoid that part, right?
Yeah, but I'm on it. I'm actually surprised of how good. They're very good.
The springs are. I was really surprised. Really surprised.
I'm happy with the purchase.
Yeah, the
Really,
wide, the wide. Sorry, the ride quality is
yeah. And
pretty
the right
much
height.
close to
The right
stock.
height for me is perfect. Honestly,
Yeah,
everyone who
mine
sees it
too.
is like, holy shit, yo, that's perfect. Like it's not too much. You're gonna be okay in the winter. All I have to do is add a lift. The car's gonna look really low.
Yeah, they don't have that raked stance.
Yeah, exactly. And then in the winter, I just take out the lip, and that's all. I'll be fine.
Is your front lower than your back?
No, I wouldn't say no. The front is a bit lower, but
With the engine right in the front.
yeah. But in the winter, I park inside anyways and stuff. So, and if this continues, we might still be working at home. I don't know, or if it restarts again.
Not as
So
much
anyway,
traveling as
yeah. But either way, I don't care. Quattro.
Quattro.
That's all I
Speaking of
need.
Quattro and
Yeah.
Volkswagen four-wheel drive, last Sunday I went to the racetrack,
Okay.
our local racetrack here in Montreal, Naperville.
Oh, when I
Obviously, you
was
know about it.
we were together.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I ended up at the track, and
We had a nice drive, basically. We
we did have a
drove
nice
around.
drive up north.
Or a couple
So
of
when did I
BMWs. We
put
were
the
like
yeah?
the
I
only.
think
Sorry
like
for cutting you off.
four. No, it's okay. Like 4 or 5 BMWs.
All BMWs. I mean, there's another Audi S4, and me and Joe were the only VAG guys.
Yeah, everything else is BMWs.
Everything else
Not
BMW. They're all
no
looking at us like
Mercedes, all BMWs.
it's true. Not even one Mercedes.
One Infinity.
There's always an Infinity. There's
A
always an
Corvette
Infinity.
popped out of nowhere. An
It's true.
RX-8,
Like yeah, it's true, right?
and
Those guys came out of nowhere.
that's about it actually.
Yeah, it was all
So
M5s,
we ended up at the
435.
racetrack, and I'm like, I'll do a run. I'm like, okay. I line up. What comes up next to me? 2018 or 2019 Golf R and Lapis Blue, that blue color.
What a piece of shit that guy. Like,
The guy's
okay,
a GB4 inside. So GB4 is like
that
if people don't know what that is, it's like a plug-in tune,
piggyback.
piggyback tune. So it gives you about like 80 horsepower roughly.
Yep.
So he's pushing like 350 horsepower, 360, and the guy's like, nah, it's pretty stock. I'm like, okay, it's pretty
He
stock.
said it's pretty stock.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it has a
Why?
GB4. I'm like, okay.
How's that pretty stock?
He was playing it all cool, whatever. I got destroyed.
Well, even stock versus stock. The guy's all-wheel drive, and he has a
Yeah, of
bigger,
course.
he has a faster engine. Like what?
My
Obviously.
traction control kicked on, my wheels chirped, like the total power cut off. And I put traction control off, just so everybody knows.
I didn't get to do
I
any
put it
runs,
off.
or else I would have went versus this guy.
You probably would have ate him.
No, he's tuned, man. I don't know. My car.
The
We never
driver
know.
makes a big difference too, eh?
Yeah, I know, but still, not that much. On a straight, if it was turns, I wouldn't be worried. Depending on.
Golf Rs, man, with fucking GB4s are pretty freaking fast.
They're fast, I know, but GB4, man, people say they're not reliable. I don't know.
They're not. The guy I work with has GB4 in his GLC, and he had on his C as well, and check engine lights all the time. Misfires and all kind of shit. And I have a buddy of mine who has a Golf R, a white one. He has a Eurodyne tune on it and a GB4.
Those are nice.
He blew the fucking block.
Yeah, why would he put two tunes?
The cylinder flew through the block, the piston. Yeah, it cracked
Shit.
it cracked the block.
Wow.
The head,
Why does he have two tunes?
He was trying to go as fast as possible on the drag. Yeah, the thing was only 11 seconds.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was a beast. Beast car. He had slicks on it and stuff. Yeah, so he blew the block.
You're asking for an issue.
Yeah, it's a four-banger Volkswagen. Like, yeah, okay, you could get that crazy amount of power, right? But you also have to have This is people that do things wrong with tuning or even modifying the cars. They put all that power, but they keep the brake shit.
No, that too.
Or they put all that like braking stuff, but they don't put suspension.
Chinese tires.
Yeah, exactly. So he
he
blew his block on his Golf R, and yeah, the car is sitting in the parking lot and doesn't can drive.
Oh, shit.
Keep the car stock and have a nice warranty.
Yeah, keep it stock or do little things that you can just have fun with, man. That's all.
If I keep my car, I'm gonna end up tuning it. I think so.
Then you go Unitronic.
Stage 1 plus.
Or
I don't think I'll do a stage 2.
You go Eurodyne alone, not with 10 different tunes.
Well, he did Eurodyne with a piggyback on top, so goddamn.
That's stupid. Why?
He's doing 11 seconds though. And now the car's doing 0 seconds. Now it doesn't
move
anymore.
Now there's no fast lane no more. Now it's only the slow lane.
Now it's a bus metro walk.
So talking about stories, okay?
Tell me.
Last night, did you see I was texting you like crazy?
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so I'm on my balcony, just chilling, okay? All of a sudden I hear, like people saying people are slowing down, but downshifting aggressively.
Yeah, to show off a little bit.
But there's no stop. You know how it is on my balcony. If you look at that sheet, it's a straightaway, right? So I'm thinking people are just gonna fly by, but I thought it was a lot of bikes the way it sounded, because I hear a lot of bikes usually, Freaking out. I'm like, why is everyone slowing down? And what the hell are these people doing? All of a sudden I see a Subi, like an STI, a Civic, an old school Civic. Then after I just start seeing a Golf R, RX-7, Supra. I start seeing these animal cars. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I see a big F-150 on stilts with neon just drive in. I'm like, what's going on? Kids start launching on the street. But I'm not talking about like 10 cars. Like it was nonstop, 100 cars, like easily.
Holy fuck, was that huge?
Yeah. I'm like, there's a meet. They're all pulling up in the little parking lot across the street there.
Across the street, yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So they're all pulling up. I'm like, okay. I go to my girlfriend's like, what's wrong? And she sees me standing up, I'm like, babe, there's something going on over there. I go, there's too many crazy cars. I go, there's two supers that showed up. People do not pull out their supers for no reason. I told her. She's like, what? I'm like, trust me. I go, I have to see what's going on. I go, sure, look, go be careful, whatever. I take off the car. I take off. They're all parked there. I park next. I go in. I see them. Everyone's looking at me. I'm the only Audi. There's no Audi.
Yeah, Audi.
There's no BMW. There's no Mercedes, bro. It was all Japs and a couple of here and there, whatever.
A couple of F-150s.
Yeah, one F-150. I'm like, okay. So I go, what the hell's going on over here, And I look, I see it's Ladies on Wheels. I think was one of the groups. Okay. Nazo N-A-I-Z-O.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Anyways, those Japanese guys that tune cars, and I forgot their name. Anyways, they had them. There was them, a lot of those guys, and a lot of from Saint Eustache area. The French. It was a lot of French Quebecois guys and girls, whatever. So I go, what's going on? I go, you guys doing a drive? And they're like, no, we're good. We had a meet over there. We moved here. I think they were talking about in the other parking lot, the bigger one.
Okay, down the street. Yeah.
We moved here. Now we're gonna go to another place. I go, okay. They're like, come. Okay. I go, I follow them. We get on the highway. Boom. They were just looping back around, basically, okay? But the amount of cars, it was 100 cars on the highway like this. Boom, boom, boom. But not even going fast. I'm like, oh my God. I go, these guys are asking for tickets. Too many people. You can't have that many people driving at once and expect not to get stopped by the cops or something to happen, So I'm just driving. I'm like, oh, nice. It's cool. I'm looking at some of the cars. The Supra comes, there's a pull right by me. Cool, it's fun night, whatever.
Yeah.
I stayed for 5 minutes, whatever, 10 minutes. And after I go, okay, I'm going to get out at my exit over here. I look to my right. I see cop cars everywhere in the parking lot.
No way.
Yeah. All over the parking lot. Cars on tow trucks. Guys getting tickets. Yeah, guys getting, so basically there was a meet there. They were probably revving, acting stupid, doing burnout, stupid kid shit.
Yeah.
Cops came, so they probably moved to my parking over there,
and the cops met them there too.
And then but then we left. You know what I mean? We left over there. Yeah. They went wherever the hell after. I don't know where they went because everyone just scattered after they saw the cops. I think they were saying, "Come over here. We're meeting at the industrial." I guess in the
industrial area,
the Laval industrial area. So I was like, okay, yeah, and I just screwed that. I'm not getting clipped by the cops or all these people. I don't even know these people. Screw that. Or who knows?
What
guys? Yeah, come, and then I get my car.
Impounded.
I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, nah. I couldn't even take my exit. I had to do a whole detour to get back home. I took all little small streets because those cops everywhere, and cars getting towed. Then after I was on my balcony, and I saw them the cop cars all getting.
And the cop car was still there.
Yeah. They were definitely acting stupid. So I'm like, they're gonna see
people got
a red Audi.
Black wheels.
Loud Audi, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
wheels
for sure.
lowered, I'm getting a ticket. I'm getting a ticket.
100%.
You know how it is, especially with my luck sometimes with these cops.
You didn't even care like who you are, whatever. You just happened to be in the parking lot.
I would have been just driving by. I would have took the exit. I would have drove by. They would have stopped me. 100%.
Yeah, because you were going home, let's say, whatever,
Yeah.
1, they don't give a shit.
That's what probably even happened to probably someone or another guy who probably had a modified car. Same thing.
What the fuck?
Crazy, crazy. All these cars. I was like, man, where did they come from? And I wanted to ask them what meet or whatever it is, so I could follow them on Facebook and see what's going on. But I didn't have enough time because it was just going. I got there last second. Everyone was already taking off. But think of how many people were getting out of that parking.
Fuck, it was 100 cars for sure.
The auto place, there's the auto place, and then there's the other parking lot over there.
Mm-hmm.
It was all full, so everyone was getting out. The pickup blocked the road, and everyone just went.
That's so fucking Jesus Christ.
I'm dead. It was a pickup, utility pickup.
What was that to back everyone up?
They're clutch though. They come in clutch.
They're clutch. They're control routier, road control.
What's it called? When they pull out the Mercedes AMG in F1, what's it called?
Safety car.
The safety car. That's what he is. He's there for that. So talking about Audi, even this. Did you know? I found out this week. So fun fact of the week, guys. The new RSs, or like an RS5, RS7, do not have DSG.
Yeah, they have ZFs.
Did you know that?
8 speeds, yeah.
I never knew that.
The only car who has it now is the S3. A3 has DSG. Yeah, S3 has DSG.
Yeah.
Everything else is ZF. Even the S4 now is ZF.
RS3 is DSG, no?
No.
It's DSG? think it's DSG.
It might be S-tronic. Yes, you're probably right.
I think it is, yeah. So, but I read up on it because obviously I'm
ZF
like,
is pretty fucking
why would
sick.
they? Yeah, exactly. Why would they let go of DSG? Lighter, cheaper, 8-speed. You save money, and
Reliability or no?
it shifts just as fast. Reliability, easy to fix.
Compared to a dual clutch.
Yeah, dual clutch
Does the
costs me
ZF
20.
have a torque converter inside?
Yeah,
It has torque converter?
that's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works with a torque converter.
Okay. So it's like the
So
old
it's
school
super
transmissions.
ish.
They take back the old design.
Yeah, it has an inverter, but that's what makes it shift crazy. I was reading up on it. It's pretty cool, and that it's lighter, so that even might help. Imagine an S3 or like an RS3, a lighter transmission too. Like
You know what I'm starting to like actually?
what?
The S4s. The new ones. Have you seen it? The
Pass by my
redesign?
house. Yes, there's the new what's the redesign. Wait,
The
whoa.
read one. Yeah, just keep the 2020.
They really did a facelift?
Yeah, they did a facelift on it. So the screen
Because
inside
there's
is
the old one
bigger.
right here. There's an old one.
S4?
Well, not old. The regular one before facelift, the one that they're selling now. Nardo gray. Super nice. With the red interior.
The 2020, the
Definitely
lights
Nardo
in the
gray.
front are different. The taillights are different. Now the grill has like a little triangle inside on the
Oh
side.
yeah.
The
Yeah. You should
the
put up a
interior
picture if you can.
is a little bit different. There's a bigger screen inside now. I don't know if it's
Oh, yeah.
like like they have like that fuzzy screen usually sometimes.
Yeah.
I hope now it's clear because the Volkswagen is clear, so I hope that one is clear too. But
Yeah.
I'm really
It
like
should be clear.
and the tips in the back are huge.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they made them huge.
Does it
The
look more
exhaust tips.
aggressive?
A little bit. It still has like that kind of.
Like the bumper is still short?
Yeah, it's the same
Why?
size as the other one. Well, like
I
the
find
round curves on the side. It's the
I
same
find
thing.
like on my S3, like the bumper's long. Like even on my older S4 was like the bumper was huge. Like that was the
And
thing
now they
with
just
those
like
cars. Yeah, it's like they cut it really short. I don't know. I really don't
I
like
haven't seen it in person yet, but I like it. I like it. Looks like a cool car, but it has ZF inside. It's got 8-speed.
Yeah, but if everyone's saying they're good, and a friend of mine, his buddy picked up an RS5, the new ones,
Yeah.
Sportback, killed it, black on black,
Nice.
carbon package, everything. Like he killed it. That car in black is the color to get. I'm sorry, I know there's red, all these crazy colors, but black on black with the what's it called, the Black Ops package and the carbon package, the car just looks so mean. It looks so aggressive.
Black on
Like
black, yeah.
yeah, put up a picture. Oh man, Joe. Wow. Anyways, insane. So he goes, there's no more DSG. Like, what? Like, really? On the RS? I go, I thought it was only on the S5s and the S4s and
Yeah.
whatever. He's like, no. There's none at all. I check it up. I was freaking out. But everyone says, and he said it too, it shifts just as fast and
It's
it's
just well.
amazing.
The thing is, how long is the longevity of it gonna last, right?
They're saying they're good. They're saying
Because
they're
the
good.
DSG lasts pretty freaking long if you know how to drive
Yeah,
it.
but if you don't drive it well, they don't last long.
The clutches start burning out.
Like if you take off aggressive hosing first,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
You're gonna burn the clutch.
It burns. Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times when I was working at Volks. People burning
You have
clutches for
to
sure.
change your oil in those transmissions.
Yeah, DSG, yeah.
There's a
I
maintenance.
have to do a flush now. Yeah, I gotta do it.
On ZFs, no? Are they sealed?
I don't know about ZFs. I didn't go that deep into it.
Okay.
But I know my DSG, like I gotta do it, but I don't have the machine, to suck it out and to put it back in.
Yeah.
People are like, do it. It's like a shitty like way with like not a straw, but like a tube and shit. No.
Like a siphon.
Nah, yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Suck it out.
Yeah, and then what if no, it's a DSG transmission.
Sucking the
That's
oil.
all I need. No. I just need
You're like,
all my DSG to shift good. I don't care about I'll pay a bit more to do it. It's not even that expensive to get it done. So
probably a couple $100.
no, yeah, it's like 100 something
How about carbon
with the
buildup?
oil. So carbon buildup is good to be done, but I didn't get to do it. I've done it on
Do you
my
think
S4,
you need
though.
it or?
Maybe I could do it that too. Yeah.
Did you
But
feel the difference when you did on the S4?
Yeah.
You felt a big difference?
Engine was smooth. Like you felt it was smooth, and it was like a cleaner power band type of thing.
I got you. Okay.
Just feel, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
you feel the car is smoother and everything. But yeah, so that too I gotta get done, man, on my S4. But on my S4, on my S3, even now my brakes in the back are done.
Didn't we change them?
No, I did the front.
We changed the front. Is your handbrake electronic?
Yeah.
You can't do it, eh?
Yeah, I could.
Do you need the computer?
Yeah.
Or a fucking C-clamp with a piece of wood?
Yeah, okay. No, not you can't do those because those go back by itself.
Just fucking start squeezing that
I've
shit.
seen someone do it. Yeah, why isn't it going in? Pap! I don't know what happened.
The fucking pin flies out of the brake. You're like,
Man.
fuck, I'm not driving home tonight.
It's true. I forgot about that. So
Is it your pads or your rotors?
both have to be done. Like the
Both,
discs, the discs, because I'm not driving, you see they're getting ruined.
That's when cars sit, man, it's worse than fucking driving them every day.
So the discs look bad. The pads are starting to go. They changed the rear pads when I got the car. So it's what 2-3 years.
Fucking, they're already finished.
Yeah. So I don't know what the hell they put. Maybe they put shit.
Yeah, they put jobbers.
Jobber or but like garbage. Not even like a good jobber like Techstar or whatever. Like garbage.
What's that brand that they make for Mercedes and Volkswagen?
Techstar.
No, the TWRs. What is it? No.
TRW.
TRWs.
Yeah, but that's original equipment.
But those are good. That's good quality shit, no?
Very good. That's what I would put. Just that they don't have them at where I work. They don't have any in stock or anything. That's what I was saying. I'm
Stop text
on ECS tuning. That's what I'm gonna get.
Or apparently Hawks are good, but they fucking squeak like a bitch.
I used to have Hawks on the S4.
They squeak, no?
HPSs, yeah. I love them though.
They squeak.
They bite. Squeak and bite.
I can't do squeaky brakes. It aggravates me.
That's what I have now. The Techstar on Zimmerman. Sometimes they squeak when they're cold. They squeak.
Yeah.
It's ceramic. Yeah.
They make a lot of dust.
Not bad.
Because the fucking OEM Volkswagen ones that I have on my car, holy
dust,
shit!
I know. Yeah, I know. Techstars,
fuck,
they
it's like
make dust.
The brake pads on my wheel.
I know.
The Hawks don't make dust though. Apparently, the
Hawks
HPS
are amazing. Oh my god, my S4, the wheels were like never dirty after I changed those brakes.
I love brakes that don't make dust. It's awesome.
Yeah. But I'm gonna get the stop techs. I've had them before too.
But the disc stop tech too.
No, the discs I'm gonna keep. I have Zimmerman. They're perfect Zimmerman. I don't care. Actually, no. For the rear, I can get Akebono.
Ah, nice. All right, cool.
So I'm gonna put Akebono with those stop tech or Pagid. I don't know. I'm gonna see.
Can you put the flower looking? Brake. The rotor.
If you buy it for me.
Are they expensive?
$1,000 or older.
No chance.
My price.
Are they 2-piece?
Yeah, I think they're 2-piece. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy. And you wanted an E63? Remember when I told you the price?
Yeah, I know. Like 2 Gs for fucking brakes.
It's crazy. And
that's $1,000 for a flowered pattern disc.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think that's the front ones are like 800, let's say, and the back ones are probably like 400. So,
that's crazy. That's crazy. But it looks fucking good.
Yeah, 100%. But if I would do that, I would just put like a Porsche caliper or something.
Yeah, or a TTRS caliper in the front.
Yeah, that's it. Like a TT. An RS. Any RS caliper.
Yeah, RS car. Yeah, those are fucking sick.
Thing. Yeah.
All red or something. That was so dope.
Yeah.
And they're like huge, and they fill up the whole wheel.
I almost pulled the trigger on one. There was a guy selling them used. $1,000. $1,000.
Fuck, it's not that bad. $1,000.
It was cheap. This is when I first got the car.
With the brake lines and everything.
Everything.
What? That's
was
pretty
a kit.
good.
Yeah, he goes, I bought it and I sold the car. He goes, I have to get rid of it. I want to sell it right away. He sold it like that.
Yeah, $1,000. The fuck for all everything.
I wrote to him. He's like, you're the first one. I was randomly like in the morning going to work. I think I went to the bathroom. I was on my phone. I go, let me see, whatever. The guy goes, you're the first one. I'm gonna whatever, this and that. And after he goes, you want them? If not, I'm selling them. I go, okay, it's okay, sell them. I'm not spending $1,000 on. My brakes were still good. Remember, like I said, they just changed them on the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were still
back
good.
ones. So I'm like, I'm not gonna spend $1,000 just for that. But
it would look good.
Yeah, I know. But
even the stock ones on S3 and the even the Golf R's and GTIs, I like the brakes.
Yeah, they're big.
Good.
They're big. Yeah. They're colored. They have the logo on it.
You think you could put a bigger rotor on them, but keep the same size caliper? No way.
No.
Like for the oversized rotor.
It's the biggest one for that car.
Shit.
Yeah, even for the Golf R, it's the biggest size. Yeah, that's the next step.
Yeah.
The ones in the front too, like like you said, I changed them like it's a year now. There's zero.
Yeah, I was with you when you changed them.
That's it. So whatever, I don't care. But as long as they stop good, that's what I care about. Because I find the Techstar pads, they're too OEM-y, they're too slippy, slidey. They're not as.
It's like comfort driving. It's not really.
Yeah, they're not. They don't bite, aggressive. And I like it when they bite. When they bite.
Yeah, me too.
My S4. Remember when I used to slam the brakes and you used to fly your head? We used to go to the
Yeah,
front.
that car was perfect.
Yeah,
Legit perfect.
That's a car that.
Fuck, it is a car though. It's crazy. It's
Yeah,
fucking 7 years old. The car.
I wanted to
More than
bring
that.
in.
It was eight
I
years
know,
old.
I know. I wanted to bring in a new segment. Okay,
Shoot.
because hopefully now with this COVID calming down, actually, we'll talk about it too. I think we're gonna start doing podcasts regularly. Come over,
Yeah, of
you know,
course. The
do the
way
real
we used to
thing.
do it.
Just today, because Joe finished work, I finished work, running around. So usually we do it on our Sundays. We take it easy. So we're gonna get back to that. Get the guests back. I'm gonna invite more of the friends, more of the guys that we know, the guys that you know, the guys that I know, the guys that that I really know, just in case. I don't want anything in our studio or in our area. Basically, we always have to always be clean, be respect all that shit because it's crazy. But yeah, so we're gonna start doing that. I think now is the time. Now we're ready. We're good. I think we
I think
miss.
calming down a little bit too.
Yeah, and whatever. You come in my house. You come in our what's it called? Our studio, my house, whatever. You wash your hands, and that's it. You keep your shit clean. You touch your own stuff, and that's it. You get a water
You don't
bottle. It's
sneeze
your
in our
water
face.
bottle, and that's it. No, that's whatever. We'll
I'm
disinfect the
just
mics. You know
busting.
what I mean?
Yeah, for
We'll
sure,
do what we have to
100%.
do to make it happen. So at least we're able to do that now. So that's a good thing. And also, I wanted to add. I didn't even speak with this with Joe. I was thinking about it just before we did
Tell
this.
me.
So if he doesn't like it, we don't do it. But I was thinking of doing like a car of the week, like honorable mention. Like every
Yeah.
podcast, we say a car that we really like. You know what? That car, well done.
Okay.
Not that has to be a Ferrari, LaFerrari, like anything crazy. Like doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like for me, I'll say this one this week. I guess you do the next one since we're talking about it. I didn't even have it planned as this one. I had another car planned, but I'll keep that for another time. We spoke about this car too. But screw it. The S4, the B8, B8.5 S4.
The
Honorable mention of the
GOAT of
week. Make it
Audi.
something, Joe. Hashtag this shit. Do something. Make something happen. Honorable mention of the week. Put that shit up.
The
B8,
GOAT.
B8.5, S4. Man, I'm sorry. Best car I ever owned.
Best car ever driven.
Like all
And
around
not
with the
even the fastest car
modifications
ever
I had.
driven, but just the best driver's
It
car.
wasn't the fastest. It felt fast though.
It did feel fast. But it
That's the
was
thing with
fast though.
the superchargers and the way that car drove. You felt like you're going fast. Like my car now goes fast, but I don't find you have that feeling like of the
The
supercharger like that
pull.
pull all the time, like
Yeah,
at low end.
100%.
Like the turbo's like a mom when you let go, you're like like that turbo
It's like a
feel.
gradual and then it goes.
Yeah,
Supercharger's like
exactly.
all the way through the power band, you
Yeah,
have
it's
power.
a nice. It's a nice. I love that,
And the
man.
sound it produces.
The sound that car had because it was a V6, right? It was cool. The interior was spot on, man. I had the red and black Recaro seats, which I have now. Just they're not one piece; they're two piece now. It's still not the same. It looks so much cooler with one piece.
Yeah, but like a racing seat.
Yeah, oh my god, the transmission, 6 speed
The
manual.
manual. Yeah, like I was perfect with
Very. It
with the Audi
felt.
Sport
I don't know.
differential.
I have to look into it. Oh my god, that was my next point. I have to look into it. I don't know if it's gated, but it felt pretty gatey. Like it would click in every time.
Yeah, it was notchy as fuck. Yo, when I drove
Yeah,
that
it
car, I
was
was
very
buzzing.
notchy. Yeah, that car was. Then, like you said, the sport differential option. It was an electronic sport diff. Changed the whole car. We
Yeah,
spoke about this many times. I don't know that car all around. Even mine was the B8, so the one, not the facelift. They had all the LED lights. Remember, it was the
yeah.
R8. Then that car came out with it. I found that was really cool. I like the lines now. Like I like the look of my car. Looks really aggressive, but that was just really cool. Remember, I had
It
the
was
lights
unique.
tinted in
Yeah.
the front. I had the lights tinted in the front. The car dropped 2 inches with that suspension, magnetic, right? That was another great one.
Double wishbone, I think, if I'm mistaken.
Double, yeah, control arms on the top, like a
Yeah,
regular
top.
Audi has now. That car drove amazing, like comfortable. I
Oh yeah.
never had any issues with comfort. The car wouldn't rub because it was so wide. I had 19 by 10s all around. I never rubbed. Um,
The car was
I don't
fucking
know.
awesome.
It was a good car. So that's the Fila podcast honorable mention this
For
week
this
is
week,
yeah.
yeah, I agree with this one 100%.
Okay,
That car
B8
is
B8
one of my
S4.
favorite cars ever driven.
Yeah. Oh man.
And
Remember
it's S4 as well. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
remember when I came to your house when I straight piped it?
Yeah, it's not like a Lamborghini. It legit
I'm like,
sounded like a Lambo.
Joe, come at your door. I'm coming down your street now.
I
And
have that video of
I
that
hear
car,
you.
of that exhaust.
You have to find it.
I have it. I have it somewhere. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna
Man.
post it up on Instagram.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. And I want
I
to
have
hear
it
it
somewhere.
because that
Yeah,
car
the
was
sound they produced,
loud.
yeah, it was fucking insane. Like
The front tire.
legitimately the loudest car I've ever seen in my life.
Yo, and Bang& Olufsen sound system
Awesome, yeah.
inside. Yo, man, that car was like,
Yeah, it was
and
loaded.
I had carbon fiber package inside. It's true.
One thing you were missing was navigation.
Yeah, it's true. That's the only
And
thing.
who the fuck wants navigation in 2011?
Yeah, the navigation wasn't even that good. The screen was the old screen. It's not like
Yeah,
the
that's
new
it.
screen that I have that pops up. Yeah, so to be honest, for that, whatever. But the car
was awesome.
if you can get it in good condition, someone who took
Yo,
care
you
of it.
look at them, the ones that are for sale now, they all have 100 million thousand kilometers on them. They were all
People
destroyed.
People didn't want to get rid of them. That's why.
And a
People
lot of them
drove
don't
those
have the
cars.
sport diff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
people did drive those cars. A lot of them don't have
Guys,
sport diff.
one thing I can tell you, if you're looking for this car and you're listening to us right now, get the sport differential.
Yes.
Or do not, like, it's
Buy it.
night and day.
I agree with this.
It's not the same car at all. I'm telling you, my car felt like I had a jetpack pushing from the back, just because the power would just get on so quick.
Instantly.
I never launched like that. Like I launched, okay, crazy launches now with the S3, right? But it's launch control. I'm not doing shit. That car, when you would get the launch, it was hard to get the launch, but when you would get it, paf, you'd go, man. And everyone would say that car was quick off the line, man. I was rarely beat off the line. Remember that M5?
Yeah, I destroyed him.
V10 M5 wanted to run with it. Oh man, fun times.
That car, you got to get it in Technic package
Black
with
Ops
optional sport diff. You got to get the magnetic ride suspension, so the adaptive suspension on it.
Bang & Olufsen.
That comes with Technique. It's inside.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Interior option, you can kind of do whatever you want, but I do suggest the red or the suede with black is nice too.
Yeah, it's nice.
And it has to be manual. I've driven the DSG one. I've driven the DSG. Remember I had one at work and I showed you the black one.
Yeah.
It didn't have sport diff.
It's old DSG though.
Yeah, it didn't drive the same as the manual one. If you have to buy one, and look at all the ones for sale, go to most expensive to cheapest. The ones that are most expensive are all the sticks.
Sticks with sport diff, and they're taken care of because they know what they have.
And Technic pack, which normally the manual cars are the fully loaded ones. Normally.
Yeah, usually because
people would have bought them.
An enthusiast is buying it. Yeah,
exactly.
The guy wants it. Like mine had like every package. Like even
the Technic and everything on it.
Man, the S3 was better than my S4. I had every single package on this car. I had everything. Even the guy took packages to what's it called, to stain the seats.
You have carbon fiber on that car?
Never, doesn't come with it.
Okay.
For that year, it had every box checked. The guy showed me every box was checked. Every F&I add-on.
Yeah, the shark skin,
like Sherlock, all that shit. Yeah, all added on. Yo, the guy did everything to this car. Rush checked every year.
Then he got rid of it.
Yeah, and that
Jesus Christ.
Like, why would you do that? It's a lease. Oh my god.
Spend all that money.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, but whatever. Anyway.
Mine now.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to take advantage of people's mistakes, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I guess we could start doing that car of the week. We could even post it up on the Instagram.
100%. I already have an idea for next week, so
perfect.
Stay tuned because I got a good one actually.
Anything else? Right now. Anything else you could think of, Joe?
Just gotta say, keep an eye out on the Instagram page. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna try to find a video for the Audi exhaust. I'm gonna post that one. I'm also gonna post clips from this episode for sure. This one should go up probably by the end of the week, a couple of days.
Yeah, this week. Max. Yeah, this week.
And keep on Instagram page. I'm gonna try to flood it with as much.
Where could they find us, Joe?
Find us on Instagram, Twitter not really though, and Facebook and YouTube at the Fuel Podcast. You can find this episode at the Fuel Podcast on YouTube. You can find clips of it on Instagram and Facebook. If you want to send us DMs, you can hit our personals or our Fuel Podcast Instagram page. All our information is there. This is episode 16.
Basically, and this will just be also on a regular podcast stuff like Anchor,
Spotify,
Apple Podcasts, all that stuff. It's gonna go up just the audio also. We just wanted to do something different, just because we're gonna try to get more into the audio visual, like we've been saying, and with hopefully what we're gonna do, and like we said, incorporate everyone coming back into it. Getting back into the the work of things, man, because I'm excited. I'm fed up of doing this shit, looking at a screen and talking
Yeah,
to
it's it
people,
over the air. I want to be in person and
texting.
doing
Yo,
it.
man, I just want to call a person that like we had our list. I just want to call the first guy and say, yo,
Time to
after
go.
this
Let's do
week,
it.
let's go, let's do it.
Speaking
Like,
of guests, we actually appeared on the Jofo podcast 2 weeks ago.
yes, sir.
It is up on
Jofo.
YouTube, so if you guys want to check it out,
Shout
we were
out
guests there.
Jofo.
Crazy podcast. I got
It
super
was a
hammered.
fun
I don't know
one.
about you, but
For
I
real,
was
for
shit
real.
faced at the end of it.
Yeah.
So check out
Yo,
the
man,
Jofo
it was
podcast.
good. It was good.
It was awesome.
They're good guys, and them too. We're waiting to do it in person with them. We didn't want to do over the.
Yo, doing it in person is gonna be so sick. I'm so down.
Yeah, it's a different vibe, like everybody else knows.
Yeah,
like
it's gonna be dope.
everybody
It
else
was fun
does.
like over the air. Imagine in person, it's even better.
Yeah.
Even better. Sorry.
Yeah.
So like I
check
said,
that
follow
out.
us Instagram, Facebook, the Fulo Podcast, YouTube as well. You'll find the whole episode there. I'm Gio.
I'm Mas, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right.
Deuces.
Deuces.